Well, tonight we have 4 celebrity whiskeys on the bar top, and we're going to put them in a blind and see which ones I like best. And you're probably asking, Mike, why would you do such a thing? And I would answer, well, somebody has to. Well, actually, nobody has to. And who would want to, right? Celebrity whiskeys. Well, there's a backstory to this. I've been working on a new podcast, and it's a pretty in-depth podcast, and we're calling it The State of Whiskey. And we've got a celebrity, not a celebrity, but a really good guy who owns a bottle shop, and he is going to be on our program. In fact, we went to him. So I've been spending so much time with that this week, and then on top of it, I get sick Saturday night, and just a bad cold turns into bronchitis, which is typical for me at my age. And I'm just not getting anything done, including a happy hour with Mike and Kim. So sorry guys, no happy hour with Mike and Kim tonight. Instead of you're looking at my ugly puss. But my hat is on backwards to indicate distress. My distress, not your distress. But no worries, I've not taken cold medicine before I sat down tonight, so I'm not under the influence of anything but you. So, actually we can credit Kim for this idea. I had 3 readily available celebrity whiskeys, and I went and got a 4th because I tasted this one that was number 4, and I didn't remember it being bad, didn't remember it being good, but I thought, well, it's not expensive. We'll go ahead and do a celebrity blind of 4 whiskeys. And I say whiskeys because one of them actually isn't a bourbon. I think the 3 others are bourbons. And so what are they? Let's get to it, Mike. Before I pass out from lack of oxygen, what are the 4 celebrity whiskeys? Well, you'll recognize them. You see them all the time in the store. The first one is this Heaven's Door. This is their straight bourbon whiskey. I guess it's their flagship. It is, 92 proof. So at least it's not an 80 proofer, right? And I got it locally, and I paid $59.99 for this celebrity whiskey, or celebrity bourbon, from Bob Dylan. And I think Bob's actually a full partner in this. Some of them are actually just endorsements, other ones actually own part or all of the company. The next one, oh yeah, I know. I'm going to get a lot of hate mail over this. Traveler. The Buffalo Trace, and you know I get accused of being a Buffalo Trace fanboy. I was not a fanboy on this one. Buffalo Trace Traveler Whiskey. It is a blended whiskey. It is 90 proof. I do understand that it is a combination of bourbon and Canadian whiskey. I don't have that as a fact, but that's what I've heard, and I've heard it enough times that I believe it. So, Traveler Whiskey is on the bar top tonight. Next, actually I thought it was a decent whiskey. I just wished it was a little less pricey. This is the Gypsy Explorer from our friend, the country singer. I'll think of it in a second. I'll put his name across the bottom because I cannot remember his name, and I just was talking about it last night. But I actually thought this was pretty good. We did a review on it, and it is $64.99, the priciest of the whiskeys tonight, and it is a bourbon whiskey, and it is finished with French and Appalachian oak staves, so it's a finish on top of that. And last but not least, I know you Wild Turkey fans out there hate this one, but I had to do it. Wild Turkey Long Branch. This was an endorsed whiskey by Matthew McConaughey. Matthew's no longer part of the program. I think he started a tequila company, in fact. So, this is basically oak and Texas mesquite charcoal refined. I don't think that means it's finished. I think it's probably filtered through mesquite or put through mesquite. Well, you know, Jack Daniel's puts their whiskeys through charcoal. That's the Lincoln County process. So sometimes it mellows them out, other times it gives them flavor. With this one, I'll tell you that it gave it flavor. That mesquite, that smokiness comes through. And I know it's got poo-pooed a lot, but for $39.99, I think when I actually bought it, it was probably low to mid 40s. But now you can find it for $39.99 everywhere. And it's too bad. And I've got one of the originals, Matthew's Signature. In fact, he signed it and gave it to me. Well, no, he didn't. I'm not under the influence yet. Let's take a drink of water. As I am running about 69%, I would say, efficiency. So these are the 4 celebrity whiskeys. I had 1 or 2 others, but I didn't think much. It was like one of them, well, these guys are brothers and they used to be in Twilight. I'm going like, well, that's not a celebrity just because they were in a show. You probably know which one I'm talking about, though. If you haven't, look it up. It's actually their cast strength is considered very good, by the way. So our lovely assistant has poured in our mini Glencairns, A, B, C, and D. I have no idea. I can barely pick up the glasses, so I'm certainly not going to try to cheat on this one. Cheating's not fun, really. It's more fun guessing and being wrong. And you know me, I'm wrong all the time. So, we're already got the clock going here, so let's get going. I did write a card down. I'm going to try to guess which ones these are, and of course rank them, which one are my favorite. So I always start on the right. So we'll start with glass D. Cheers. I'm not bothering smelling them tonight because my nostrils, well, my aroma scent is totally off. My taste buds aren't too bad, but I can't smell shit. Literally, I can't smell shit. That's pretty good though. Take another taste. Got some pepper on the front. There's something different about it though. I don't get the traditional bourbon notes, but why is there whiskey in the bottom of my flight here? I might have to hire another assistant. I'm kidding. That's good, but I'm not really picking up molasses, brown sugar, picking up a lot of oak, really. Over to glass C. Why am I bother smelling it, right? Cheers. Wow, that has got a punch of flavor. I wonder if that's the Gypsy here. It's 103 proof, so it's the, I think it's the highest proof, and it's got that finish to it. That's got a lot of spice going on. Really does. Delicious. That's quite good. Take a sip of water. So while we're doing this, I'm just curious, let me know in the comments, have you bought any of these bottles, tasted it, and then given it away? Not throwing it away, no one wants to throw away whiskey, but giving it to someone else. I'd be curious which one you gave away. I think I know which one I would give away, but I already had a show about that, right? And actually it was a bottle toss, it wasn't a giveaway. Glass B. Yeah, I guess it's a B. I wrote the letters on here, I didn't pour, but I can't write worth a shit either. Cheers. Oh, that's night and day difference between these two. Wow, this is like, you know, when you get soda, it's got like maybe a little extra syrup in it and some extra carbonation, and then you get one that's flat. This would be the one that's flat. And nutty too. Flat and nutty. You know, none of these I've drank lately. This is probably the last one I drank because it's the newest. I've had this one forever. This one I drank once and I don't think I have had any since. And this one I had, this has just been opened by the way. I drank a while back. I had a sample of it. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was bad. So that's why I bought a bottle, because sometimes a sample don't get it. All right, glass A. We're going too long here. We got to make some decisions. That's a lot like B. Sweeter, but still kind of flat. It's just like, where's the flavor in that? C has the flavor. D is a little unusual. But I'll tell you right now that I'm going to put glass B in 4th place. So I'm going to put it out here. And you're not knowing what it is. You're going to have to wait till the end to find out. So, if I have to wait, so do you. Mighty cocky when you're sick and 69%. Yeah, that's the way I get when I'm cocky. I get snarky. My wife says I'm snarky. Tonight, I'm definitely snarky. All right, back to D. It's got a smooth flavor, but this may not be the bourbon. This may be the whiskey, because I'm just not getting any traditional bourbon notes out of that. But is it better than A? No, it's not better than A. So glass D is going to be 3rd place. Sorry, traveler, and I think that's what it is too. It just, these other 3 tasted like bourbon. This didn't. Watch me be wrong about it. It happened. It happens a lot on this show. So, glass D is in 3rd place. I think you know which ones. Yeah. That's good. Not quite the nutty profile of B. A little sweeter, richer. There's definitely more going on with that. I'm definitely getting some complexity, some good bourbon notes in there. I would say that's a solid 2nd place. In fact, you know, 4th place is way back, 3rd place is way back, 2nd is like right up closer to the pack. All right, that means the winner is glass C. I'm gonna write this down. When I'm sick, I forget easily, so C is 1st, A is 2nd. And part of my brain says that Gypsy would be 1st and that Traveler would be last, but if I have this right, Traveler wasn't last. So let's go to my lovely assistant's cheat sheet here. And see if I can hide myself from it. Oh, I can't. Not the way she wrote it down. So in 4th place, which was glass B, Heaven's Door. I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought that had a little bit of a smoky taste to it. So I was wrong about where Long Branch is. Long Branch didn't come last. In third place was glass D. Ding, 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 Traveler. At least I got that one right. I got one right tonight. And in second place was glass A, the Long Branch. Okay. And glass C was the Gypsy. So I guessed the Gypsy and the Traveler correctly. I got the Heaven's Door and the Long Branch wrong. So Heaven's Door came in last. If you got celebrity whiskey, actually, the Gypsy at the priciest was actually the best. And the Long Branch, which was the same price as the Traveler, the cheapest, was second, and then Traveler and Heaven's Door. I'm really surprised that Traveler didn't come in last, but it was something about that Heaven's Door I didn't care for. So we hope you will like this video, comment, and share, and do let me know, what is your favorite celebrity endorsed whiskey? And as always, never drink and drive. Please drink responsibly, and we'll see you when I'm no longer a poor, pathetic, sick person. Cheers.